Now, listen to me. Are you married or currently in any meaningful relationship, probably leading to marriage? Then I have this good news for you. You had better do yourself this favor by watching this video to the end, and I promise you will never regret doing so. All right, I want to share with you 4 powerful nuggets that you need to put in place in order to have a genuine, meaningful, powerful, strong, lasting, peaceful, joyful relationship or marriage. All right, very simple things, very simple nugget. And I want to share the first one with you, and that is what? Understanding. All right, understanding is key in everything. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 24 verse 3, it said, word, by wisdom or through wisdom the house is built, and by understanding it is established. So wisdom is key in any relationship. Wisdom is key in marriage. Have you ever wondered why we have, divorce these days? A lot of divorce here and there. Some people marry the next 2-3 months, they already divorced, they're already separated. You wonder why all this thing happening. It is because of lack of word understanding. Understanding is key, whether you are in marriage or relationship or anything. All right, you need to understand and know the place of word understanding. If only you will know the place and value, appreciate the place of understanding in your marriage or in your relationship, I'm telling you, are going to get the best out of that relationship. It doesn't matter how worse you think that relationship may be. It doesn't matter how complicated you think that marriage or that relationship may be. It doesn't matter how complicated or how tough or how, stubborn you think your partner may be. If only you can understand them, you will get the best from that relationship, and you can turn everything around. I tell you the truth. All right, I want to talk to you about understanding. What are the things you need to understand when it comes to relationship and marriage? Number 1, you need to understand yourself. Number 1, understand yourself. Understand your eccentricities. Understand who you are. A lot of people don't even have a proper understanding of who they are. So understand yourself. Who are you in the first place? Understand your weaknesses. Understand your weak points. Understand the area where you're having shortcomings, your shortcomings. Understand them. And then when you do that, number 2, you need to understand your partner. What kind of person is he? A lot of people, they tend to, they tend to look away from the negative side of their partner. Is after all, this person, I don't. But those things matter. Know who the person is. Does he smoke? Does he drink? Or does he have the tendency of having maybe cheating on you? Or maybe is he easily tempted when you see a negative, opposite sex around him or her? All right. What are the eccentricities? What are the weaknesses? What are the weak points? What are the strong points of your partner? So understand those things. Your understanding of this, will really go a long way in helping you to have a profitable, meaningful, lasting, peaceful, joyful, strong relationship or marriage. All right. Failure to reckon with this fact will definitely lead toward failure of that marriage or relationship. So please make sure you understand your partner, understand yourself. Number 1, understand who you are. Understand who you are. Understand things that can easily get you hungry. Understand and make sure you can relate some of these things to your partner. Look, this is me. All right. I hate this thing and all that. You make it known to the person so that the person also will be careful so as not to want to step on your toes. All right. Number 2, understand your partner. That's what I say. You know who the person is. There are some persons you cannot change. Sometimes you can't change some people. So you just learn to manage them. Learn to manage them. All right. Sometimes attempts to change some people, especially when we're talking about men. Some ladies try to change men. They think I can change him, and then they try to scold the man, try to correct the man, try to scold him, try to rebuke him. That all those things may not really change the person. And as a matter of fact, sometimes when a lady is trying to change a man, trying to scold the man, it all end up in words, in making the man more rigid and strong. Sometimes it doesn't always work. It's just like in the case of children, when you are trying to change your child, it's not always by beating and beating. All right, so don't change people by beating or scolding them. Sometimes it makes their heart hardened. All right, so you need to know them, understand them, and apply wisdom in correcting that error you want to correct in their lives. All right, number 3, and that is what? Understand relationship. Understand what relationship is about. What is the purpose of relationship, and what is the purpose of marriage? All right, these are facts. You need to understand this thing. A lot of people are going to marriage, are going to relationship. They don't even know what relationship is about. They don't even know what marriage is about. May I ask you, all right, what is the definition of relationship? What is the definition of word marriage? I'm not talking about a general definition. You should have your own definition of your relationship. A lot of people go into a relationship, they don't even know what the relationship is about. You need to define your relationship between you and your partner. Come together and have a clear definition of your relationship. Have a clear definition of your marriage. All right. Marriage is very key. You can get a lot of definitions from the Bible. You can get a lot of definition from literatures, from books, from books written by contemporary people and all that, or are people that have experience in marriage or relationship. You can get, a lot of fact from them. So you need to understand relationship. I remember one book, 5 languages I'm trying to recall that 5 love languages. All right, 5 love languages. A lot of people have different love languages. Some people, their own is touch, their own is gift, their own is. So you need to understand the language, the love language that your partner speak, and then try to speak the language. If you don't know the language, go and learn the language. All right, I'm not talking of the communication. I'm talking about some expressions, some things that you know that your partner appreciate a lot. Learn to get those things and then, act them, put them in place, and you see how, your marriage is going to work out. All right. What is the next thing I have to talk about? Yourself, understand yourself, understand your partner, understand your relationship, understand your marriage. All right. The Bible says the labor of the foolish weary every one of them because they don't know how to go into the city. You need to understand, you see, when you don't understand something, he said the labor of the foolish, a person who doesn't understand what is going to is a foolish person because if you're frustrated, he said the labor of the foolish weary every one of them because they don't know how to go into the city. They are frustrated because they don't even know the way to go. So you need to understand the way of the marriage, the way of that relationship, how to get the best of that relationship. No matter how worse that relationship, that marriage may be, you can make it better. All right. So understand the relationship, understand the marriage, understand the next thing is what? Understand the peculiarity. Understand the peculiarity of your marriage or relationship. Never compare your relationship with another person's relationship. Never compare your marriage with another person's marriage. It doesn't work that way. It's foolishness. I'm telling you, it's outright what foolishness. The Bible says though, they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. It's foolishness to compare your own relationship with another person's relationship. It's it's a foolishness to compare your own marriage with another person's marriage. What is applicable to your marriage is not applicable to another person's marriage. What is applicable to another person's relationship is not applicable to yours. Understand the financial status of your relationship. Understand some persons may have a lot of money. They can take their partner out. They can do a lot of things. They can spend. They can buy gifts. They can buy car. They can do things. Yours may not be like that. So understand the peculiarities, the circumstances surrounding your relationship and your marriage. And then when you understand this, you get to have a peaceful relationship and marriage. I hope I've been able to say something very interesting to you, or does it make sense? All right. Thank you very much. I believe that you are blessed already. Thank you once again. My name is Isaac, and this is AA Isaac. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Please stay tuned because I'm going to share the next other ones with you. So please make sure you follow,